Hey guys, welcome back to A Girl in Review with me, your favorite person, Jay Gibson here. This video is going to be, a live reaction of this movie called Nightshifter. It's in Portuguese. It's a Brazilian horror movie from 2018, I believe. It's a horror and suspense genre. The director is Denison Romalo, and the cast, Daniel de Oliveira, Fabulo Nascimento, Bianca Comparato, and the studio is RLJE Films.
Eu falo com o Morto. Não sei explicar.
Que hospital.
No fim da linha.
O que foi? Tá olhando o quê?
Olha que eu não sei, cara. Se vira, porra.
O que você fez?
Let's begin. The special effects and the CGI isn't the best, but again, this is 2018, so like, give it grace. But yeah, it's definitely leaves a lot to the imagination because you just see how fake it looks. At least the dead body talking to him in a way. I foresee this unhappy mother and wife leaving him because that was a heck of an intro for her. She started on 10, going in on everybody, including her husband, and him stinking up the couch. And he knows better. Like, she was going in. I suspect I see in the future that she's leaving him, she's cheating on him, something, because she is miserable in the life she's in now. She does not like this man. She doesn't even want him touching her body. Like, she convulses when he gets a bit too close to her. And that excuse of, I'm not in the mood right now, something's fishy. So I see that his past few deaths of him sewing people up as a mortician, this victim says like, oh, he was backstabbed. He didn't die like the others. The other gang members who are with him died due to a shootout with police. He, on the other hand, died due to someone named something with a D backstabbing him. He wants the main character to find the guy that backstabbed him or figure it out, and the guy's like, obviously, no. Am I wrong? Here is a third instance of now things have escalated with Stanio, which I found out his character's name because I didn't know before, and his wife. She's telling him,
You disgust me.
y'all, this is a random guy from the neighborhood that passed, I guess. Knows Daniel personally. They take jabs at each other really quick. And then the deceased man that knows Daniel tells him, that's why your wife is cheating on you. Was I right? Or was he just gossiping? Let's see. They need to show me the proof that Stanio's wife is actually cheating on him with, I think he said, Jamie, the shop owner. So we saw that physical proof. What do we think, guys? Am I psychic? We saw the physical proof. She ran into his car and kissed Jamie, the shop owner. So I didn't grasp this before. I guess Stanio, the coroner or mortician, whatever you want to call it, he, I guess, manipulated the gang members and said that the guy that owns the shop, Jamie, is the one who kind of backstabbed and got Sujo's brother, the one who's alive. And so they just slit his throat slowly and efficiently. Wow. Due to the fact that Stanio made them believe that, yeah, they're involved in one of the gang members getting killed, essentially. Stanio's wife, who's been cheating on him with Jamie, the shop owner, instead of listening to them and just leaving and running, protecting herself, she hears the police coming and she's screaming for the police to come. Police here, police here. And they're like, hey, shut up, woman. Like, go home, go home. She's not listening. They're like, hey, woman, go home, go home. Pop. One of the younger gang members shoots her from farther away, I guess, not too far away, in the head. Oof. And this wasn't even part of the plan for Stanio. He just wanted Jamie got. He did not want his wife got as well. Is it just me, or does Stanio seem like a freaking creep as well? Like, huh? He puts her wedding ring back on her. He tells her, like, basically, have a nice funeral. She freaks out a little bit, and he kisses her on the forehead. It just seems a bit creepy. It's just weird that he kissed her on the forehead. She's dead, first of all, and that's bad CGI that you're kissing on the forehead. Like, I don't know. Can we also acknowledge that Stanio had some type of foresight or premonition? Because in the beginning, in that first opening scene when we're introduced to him, he tells one of the ambulance paramedics that,
hey, you want to get home so fast, you don't even want to help me because your wife may be working overtime with someone.
He just had a premonition, I think, called it or something, but he just projected it on to the guy. But I do want to know, Brazilians, comment below, is Daniel a mortician or a coroner? I'm very confused, and you guys probably know. What is he? Just comment down below. Do you guys even have morticians in Brazil? So now the kids have a ghost in their house. Daniel has a ghost in his house. That scared the crap out of those kids. That was a good scene as well. There's a few good scenes in this movie. I really didn't know how I would take a Portuguese, Brazilian horror movie because I'm so specific, but I don't mind it so far. From watching this director did exactly what the American directors failed to do. Make kids smart. In real life, kids have brains. They are smart. They know when something scary is about to happen, when doors are opening and shutting on their own, and vacuum cleaners are turning on their own. They know something's up. And guess what they did? They didn't just sit there. They didn't say, oh, let's investigate. Let's look around. Let's turn all the lights on in the house. Let's just make sure it could be a false alarm. No. They ran the hell out of that house ASAP. Okay. This is Sujo. Sujo and his partner are dead now. Not partner as a relationship partner, but partner as a work partner, other gang member. That's Sujo. I was like, oh, I don't know if that's Sujo or not because they didn't announce that he was one of the victims of whatever happened. But that's why he was threatening Stanio just now. And with Sujo, now that he's dead, he sees the truth. And he says,
you made us kill 2 innocent people, but karma has come back.
When I'm sleeping, I'm a deep sleeper, but I know when something's off. I know when I'm being moved or touched or any of that nature. So the fact that he was able to be moved from his usual point where it's just the desk or anywhere he can find to sleep, take a nap, gets moved to one of the designated cold kind of bays where they put the body in to preserve it in cold temperatures. They put him in that to freak him out and scare him. And it worked because that would freak me the heck out too. Here's another question. Comment down below. Would you forgive someone who accidentally, purposefully, whatever, got you murdered and killed due to, again, you also cheating with someone your husband knows? Would you forgive the guy that essentially got you killed? I wouldn't. Now we're getting into the lore of the night shift. One of the paramedics is getting asked by Stanio for some pills, something to just make him feel better. And the paramedic is like, it's the night shift. It makes you all crazy and kooky. Yeah, this is when we get the title of the movie in the movie. He liked Laura that much? I don't recognize that throughout this whole... A demon. Because, yeah, she's trying to turn him and the family in the house every which way but loose. And you thought you was gonna get some sloppy toppy? Okay.
That's weird.
This has to be an R-rated movie. I didn't check before this video, but this has to be an R-rated movie because, you're telling me we're seeing a woman almost kill that little boy. The mom that's possessing the lover of Stanio tried to kill the boy, which is the mother's son. She hated that boy anyway, so like she hated the whole family. So honestly, the mom, she told them from the beginning she couldn't stand them. Like they were bad as heck and they hate her too. So can you blame her? I don't know. This is not the time to be making all that hooting and hollering while a possessed Laura that your mama is inside of is roaming around trying to find y'all to kill y'all. Now's not the time to be screaming that your dad's a liar. Who cares? Survive the night first. So he got the ring off of Laura, and now she's no longer possessed by Odette. But Laura didn't know what happened prior. She just comes to, thinks he beat her or something like that, and is abusing the kids or trying to kill all of them when he is trying to save everyone. And Laura's trying to protect the kids now, and the kids are not saying anything, and they're just with Laura, like, scared of their dad. But I'm like, y'all just saw Laura trying to stay your daddy kill the brother and chase y'all down the house. He gives up his kids to Laura, tells Laura that I killed Jamie and Odette. She doesn't believe him. He's like, well, yeah, but you don't know who I had kill them. She's like, no, you couldn't have done it. He's like, yeah, I did. The kids are crying. And he's like, Laura, they only have you now. Take care of them. Girl, wait. I'm not their mama. I did not agree to this. This is not an adoption agency. I wish a guy would push his kids on me because he did something horrible. And now I gotta watch, protect, and mother his freaking kids because I'm nice? Oh, girl. I thought that ending scene was pretty beautiful. Him basically walking down the street as he leaves his kids with Laura and just seeing the death he's just caused for multiple people, and them following him, the spirits, and him just going on a jog and them jogging after him because now they are with him in that ring or whatever. And that's where it ends. Now on Amazon Prime, The Nightshifter has a 3.5 out of 5 star rating. And on IMDb, this movie has a 6.2 rating. Did I enjoy this movie? I did. I love a good horror suspense movie. I thought the things they did well, the acting, the pace of the movie was nice, and the unexpected carnage was interesting and nice to see because you didn't know who was going to die next or get hurt or get harmed. Now, what didn't I like? I did not like the CGI. The CGI, special effects, whatever you want to call it, was not good at all. It was very low quality. It looked just too fake. It looked like I did it. What also wasn't done well were some of the scenes were a bit too long. And then another thing they did bad was the blocking. When there's a scene, the blocking is very important because it lets you know the mood of what that scene is and also lets you know who the main character of that scene is. The writing was okay, but they missed the mark on multiple scenes, including the one I just talked about, where the kids saw Laura, who's possessed by their mom, try to kill the brother, try to kill the dad, try to harm the daughter as well. The kids saw all this, but once Laura wasn't possessed anymore by their mom, they trusted her and wanted her to protect. And her line delivery, not just line delivery, I would say the line she was given just didn't make sense in that end scene. The final moments we see Laura, it just seemed like they made it up on the fly. I'm unsure if the writing is bad or if it's just dubbed in English and the direct translation isn't good or isn't there, to where we're not getting the actual dialogue that they did in those scenes in Portuguese. Do you guys agree with my rating? I mean, it wasn't the best horror movie, but it also wasn't the worst. It was fine, watchable, digestible, and had some great fun moments to see. Some blood, some gore, and a few jump scares, honestly. Now, if you don't agree with my opinion, put your comment down below and tell me why. And thank you for watching It Girl in Review with me, your favorite person, Jay Gibson. Now remember guys, my episodes come out on Spotify or any other podcast service that you listen to me on, and tune in on Wednesdays to listen to me, and Fridays if you want to watch the full video. And thank you guys for watching The Nightshifter with me. Okay, see you guys next week. Ciao.